Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Trae, just coming to do week 11. The topic is switching lifestyles and passing pre-T and pre-op. As far as my lifestyle, it hasn't really changed. I still do the same things that I do. I mean, that hasn't changed. So there's really not much to talk about on there. But as far as passing pre-T and pre-op, I've noticed a little bit of difference. Since I bind and pack like pretty much every day, people kind of, second guess it, whether or not I'm a chick or a guy. I guess that's okay. I'd rather them have to think about it than off bat assume that I'm a female. So, I'm cool with that. But, some of my coworkers actually, they've noticed, they notice a difference in, I guess, my passing abilities. So, like the other day, one of my coworkers I've been working with for like a year and a half or whatever, she calls over to the clinic and asks to speak to me or whatever. I get on the phone, she started asking, what she's going to ask, but, halfway through the conversation, she had to stop and be like, who is this? And I was like, this is such and such or whatever. And she was like, oh. I was like, why'd you ask me that? She's like, because your voice just sounds a little deep. She was like, your voice sounded kind of deep, so I wasn't sure who it was. And, that made me, smile. So I was kind of excited about that. And even some of my patients are they get kind of confused. We had this one patient that, I was helping him out or whatever. And, as he left, he called me ma'am. But another one of my coworkers had walked him down to go see the doctor. And he asked her, he was like, so was I wrong for saying ma'am? I don't want to be rude or anything, so am I supposed to say that? Or so, it feels good, And I've also noticed, like, when I go get my hair cut, I used to get it cut down to like a 1, but I've noticed when my hair is at short, I guess it brings out my feminine features or whatever because I get mammed a lot. So I'm not going to cut it down that short anymore. If I keep it around like a 1.5 or 2 or whatever, then, for the most part, I get the sir and he and his and all this other good stuff. So I'm pretty content with that. Shit. That's pretty much it. If I had to put, a percentage on it or whatever, I'd say probably like between 60 to 70% of the time, I'm passing as a male. So, that's all good in my eyes. It's better than, 30% before, you know what I'm saying? So, you get people, I get random people, that I see all the time. But, and they look at me and they be like, and they know who I am, but they still call me, It was like when I went to the dentist the other day, this guy that I see all the time, we talk and all this other stuff. And, he had my ID in hand, which has my birth name on it. And, he was like, all right, sir, go ahead and take a seat. And he's like, oh, shit, my bad. Like, nah, dude, you good. It's something I wish people, when they apologize and tell me they okay, then they just leave it alone and, remember that for next time. But I guess they don't think about it so much, at least as much as I do. But, yeah, that's pretty much, my little spiel for week 11. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'll be back next week to do it all over again, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, before I get off it, you guys, I would like for you guys to, check out my website, trae.com. TRANSTRAE.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a little off topic. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. I'll let y'all next week. Easy.